I say it all the time. Now, when he's out of the area like you, it's even worse because he now has the, especially if you don't have a letter of protection, that's the highest probability attorney to not pay your bill. Somebody who you don't have a relationship, who's out of the area, especially out of state, and you don't have a letter of protection. You can almost be guaranteed he's not only going to ask you for a cut, he's not going to pay your bill. I accidentally, let's see. Okay, I think I hit your mute, Stephen. But so what has to happen is there's got to be a Zoom meeting like this. Now, when we go into the marketing, I cover how to do it, what to do, and all that stuff. But you got to do a Zoom meeting with the attorneys that you can't meet with in person. Obviously, it's way better to meet in person, to go to their office. But if you can't, like that situation, then you want to request a Zoom meeting to review the findings of the case, to show them the strength of and I'm always going to say it to increase their awareness and attention to get them to the meeting. I'm saying to show them the value of the case, the mile markers that he does and does not have, and show them the strength of the case, and in turn, the value of the case at this present time, no matter where it's at the beginning of the case, the middle of the case, whatever. I'm just going to say at this point in time, this is where the case stands. So that's how you can always do it in the beginning. But if you don't do it and you try to do it at the end, you're screwed. You're screwed. Ask Don about that. He just got screwed over by this just a few months ago. Didn't do the educational sales presentation. They were they were in the same state, but out of the country, like 2 hours away or something.
Yeah, what happened was I had the attorney that was on. I had him go through the sales. He was on board. Well, he left the company, the big outfit, and they shifted it to a girl from Austin to Houston. And I could not get her on there to do anything. She was an arrogant bee and wouldn't listen to shit. And just like Paul said, treated me like a little shit. It was just a damn nightmare. And but the other guy who had gone through the education sale, it was 180 degrees difference. That's all I'll tell you. It is. He's true. It's 180 degree. Once they get past that, they go, "Oh shit." I even had a guy come to the meeting that was 30 years, and he was like, kind of patting me on the head to come because I'd worked with him for quite a while. And he's like, "Man, thanks for inviting me. I appreciate it. Oh my God, I learned so much," and blah, blah, blah. But that wasn't how he was treating me when we started the meeting. Let's put it that way. So
It changes that much. It's unbelievably dramatic.